It's a brand new week, and you know what that means. We're back at the table to talk. Welcome back to the Table Talk Podcast. It's
Bang,
your boys,
bang,
the
bang.
Mings.
Hey.
Man, this month. Okay, what is happening? Hold on. Oh my goodness, this week has just been a hurricane. I feel like it's already the end of the week, but for everyone who's listening, it's not. It's the start of the week.
It just started for you.
Yep.
Welcome. If this is your first time, congratulations. This is going to change your life.
Because you guys had to land on an episode that we brought back our two Penang Kia.
That's right.
Yeah, boy.
back to popular demand. We've
Ong Lai brothers are back.
We had some great feedback on the Penang podcast. Almost controversial. Some of the comments that we gotten, people were angry.
It's actually some people were angry because
Some
we
people
actually
were
thought
angry.
that Penang was still a village.
No, I think some people thought that we were making fun of Penang, but we're not. That's why we had both of you Penang people in the podcast.
Yeah.
So for all you sensitive little wussies out there, get a grip, man. Come on.
Live your life.
we love Penang.
I freaking love Penang.
I love Penang, man.
But yeah,
I miss
but
home.
You are not from Penang, huh, Matthew?
You are
from
just want to
Seremban.
recap that Matthew is from Seremban.
Yeah.
He is
We'll
super
talk about
every
Seremban
week.
another time.
Guys, I'm not from Seremban.
But we've got the boys back at the table with us because, you know, today's topic requires more brains than two.
Well, you called the right guy. Guy, I mentioned guy, not guys. Huh?
Okay.
Whoa, wait.
You are.
Sorry, Matthew.
This is getting out of hand.
Okay, so you know, for a while now, we've been coming up with topics at the table, based on things that we talk about in the office, in the team. But you know what? From today onwards, we're gonna start getting more and more of your involvement into the podcast. So for all of you who are listening right now, if you want to tag us on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or whatever, we are not actually on Twitter. On Instagram, tag us with a suggestion and it might be the next podcast because this one comes from Dylan LZF.
Oh, LZF.
You want to take a guess
LZF.
what LZF stands for?
Heidi Lau.
Ling Zhong Feng.
Matthew?
Lizzie.
Le Zifeng.
Lazy Feng.
LZ.
You can't call so. Sorry.
Alright, I'm so sorry, Dylan.
He's clearly from Seremban.
Yeah. All right, Dylan. You sent in a message, and you know what? It's a great question. Dylan said, "Hey, the Ming Bros and Penang boys.
We are bros.
I would like to suggest a podcast on is college a good choice in life?
Oh my
and
gosh.
what's the best thing to do if college isn't a choice? I
Oh
want to
my
see your
gosh.
point of view since you guys went to a content creator path after college. Wow. So many things. Let's break it down. First of all, LZF. What does that stand for?
Ling
Long
Zhong
Zai
Feng. Long Zai Feng. Also can.
Matthew, one more.
Long Zap Fun.
Okay.
Bro, you.
Your
ZAP.
Before we continue, I'm
so sorry, Dylan. I'm so
Seremban people not happy.
Yeah.
So
I'm so sorry, Dylan.
Matthew is actually from Ipoh.
Okay, before we answer the question, I think it's only right that we all kind of gave a brief history of our own, after high school education. Let's start with Matthew since he didn't really
Go to school.
get educated.
I'm kidding.
What?
No,
Just
okay.
kidding, Matthew.
What's happening?
What do you do after high school?
What's happening?
Okay, no, let's save Matthew for last. His one is the most exciting one actually.
Oh, really?
Because he did so many things after high school.
Yeah.
You can't consider going to playground,
But actually,
cycling bicycle.
I didn't graduate from high school.
Hey, shut up.
Okay,
I said
shut up.
not
Wait,
yet.
save it for later.
Wait,
Sorry.
the last one.
We didn't ask you.
Shut up,
Okay,
Matthew.
let's go Desmond.
Okay,
Someone just mute his mic.
Alright, Desmond. What do you do? So you finished high school, right?
I finished high school,
And
then
then?
after that I went straight to diploma in engineering.
Oh
My goodness.
Specifically mechatronics.
Want to
Megatron.
become
Basically like build some robots. Yeah, Megatron. Just basically
build
some robot stuff.
Build a transformer.
Yeah, transformer. I built a dishwasher.
Wow.
Huh? Don't lie. How come I'm still washing dishes today then?
I really built a
Why
dishwasher.
then?
Are
How
you
come I'm
serious?
still washing all the
Yeah.
cup? Why am I washing all the cup in
And then
office?
what happened?
Because I only got C for that.
Okay. So did you
my
finish the engineering course?
So I
Okay,
finished diploma in engineering,
And then?
I took a 1 year break from studies because I was sick of it. Honestly, I just didn't know what to do because I can't imagine myself just finishing another 2-year diploma.
I'll be honest,
and a degree engineering.
I'll be honest with you. If your whole 1 year had to build one dishwasher, I would take a break as well.
Yeah, man. Give me a break, please. Then after that, I pursue mass comm.
So you completely switched fields,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I did engineering as well.
Okay, so and how long was mass comm in
Mass
Penang?
comm was 3 years or so.
3 years.
Oh my God.
Then you came over to internship.
Then I came over for internship. Then I'm here full time.
Full time. Kill it. Meng Han, what's your progression?
Graduated high school, had no idea what to do, went into A levels, had no idea what to do, came out, tried to apply for music, didn't feel it because I went to the college and looked at all the people walking around. I'm like, this is not how I live my
This
life.
guy's a judger, man.
It's rough. It's seriously rough. I felt like if I went there, I lose my passion for music.
Okay.
I ended up in architecture for 1 semester, dropped out.
Nice.
Had no idea what to do.
Awesome.
Randomly met my father's friend who's the dean of psychology. Got psyched into taking psychology. Did psychology. And then ended up in video production.
Love it.
That's
Wow,
basically...
his view is even
It's quite
wider,
crazy, yeah.
man.
I basically don't know what to do.
My one was after high school, I went. Oh shucks, where'd I go?
You got such interesting paths, man.
After high school, I went for a 1.5 month Bible school in Cameron Highlands.
Yeah.
I came back. I went to KDU to do a foundation in law.
Yep.
So I was supposed to become a lawyer.
Yeah.
Wow. I did that for 1 month.
I didn't know that.
And then my parents came back and they was like, go to England. And I was like, okay. So I went to England to do 2 years of A-levels. I came back, went to help. I was going to do foundation in business. International business degree.
Then-
I hate micro econs. I hate accounts. So I dropped out after 2 semesters. Went to Taylor's and did mass comm there. Don't think I learned anything.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
That's true. That's true.
Me didn't really go to college.
So you can kind of figure out what my answer is. Matthew. Oh my gosh.
Here we go.
Well,
Matthew.
thank you.
No. Matthew is. I finished high school. Okay. Anyway, Matthew, you have to include everything you did.
Oh my god. Okay.
I
okay.
just say,
Including
right,
the SoundCloud account.
guys.
Huh?
All 3 of us already have quite interesting path, and the fact that we saved Matthew for last, you guys are in for a treat today.
Yeah, man.
Okay, Matthew, what did you do? They're whispering.
whispering.
They're whispering.
Okay, I want everyone to know everything Matthew did.
Okay, go.
Okay, so basically, I started in. I go to a high school, which is a private high school.
Oh,
which is,
Manikia.
Wow.
yeah, it's
Okay.
so it's a UEC school.
What does that
but
mean?
basically, it's like all Chinese syllabus. Then
Okay.
Yeah, then normally they will go to Taiwan to pursue their studies furthermore on college.
Okay.
So
You don't even know
the
Mandarin.
first from 1 to form 3, I took PMR. Actually, this is a really weird thing that happened. Actually,
Okay.
from 1 to form 3, I took PMR, which is still the local.
From 1 to form 3, 3 years you took PMR. PMR every year.
Wow, sorry. You win already. Oh wait, 3
I
sets
don't know,
of
you're
PMR.
so smart, you're so dumb. You did PMR 3 years, bro.
Oh my god!
Boring.
No, the PMR course. Right, sorry, the PMR course.
So normal from 1 to form 3 lah.
Yes,
Okay,
normal.
okay,
From 1 to
okay,
3.
okay.
From 1
So
to 3
right
lah.
after PMR, the high school said that we are not doing SPM. We do not have SPM already. Then my mom was like, you know what, just study in the school. I was like, I do not know how to do UEC. My Mandarin is so bad. She's like, no, it's okay. Just study any. Just take the science stream one. But I said the science stream was the hardest one. Said, you just take any. It's all English, what? You understand English, what? So I was like, oh, okay, just go. So I went there and I just pursued the whole course. I got last place every time. It's okay. Everything's great.
He's comforting himself. It's okay.
Nobody said anything.
Yeah, we just keep quiet.
And then we move on to Form 5. My mom told me that, hey, why not you just register for SPM and see how your results come out? Then I was like, okay, let's just do it lah. But then on the same time, also I registered for UEC, which is for Form 6.
So you did both
That's the big exam. So basically, I took SPM. I saw my results. Hey, not bad. I can muscle for mass comm already. That's what I wanted to do. And then I was like, okay, screw it. I'm not gonna do UEC already. And then I just left school. But here's the fun.
Matthew, people don't care about high school. We're talking about after high school.
High school. What do you have?
Oh yeah. Oh sorry.
Okay,
man.
Okay.
So you just stop at you basically just stop at question.
Yeah, you stop at the question.
No wonder your last place.
These are answers that the 3 times PMR taker will say.
Okay, and then after high school.
I don't listen much in class. Okay, anyway.
Obviously.
So after high school, I went to work as a barista for about, for 1 full year.
And what happened in that year as a barista?
So during that year as a barista, actually I have to retake one of my course that I failed for SPM. If not, I won't get the cert because
which is BM.
Yeah, I failed Malay. So I need to get credit for it so only I can get into college. So after that, when I did 1 year of barista, actually I really loved being in the F&B industry at the time. So I just did 1 year and then I got my results and then straight away go to college.
Hey, you also won something.
Oh no, that was college.
Okay, let's talk about college.
So when I was in college,
What you study?
I studied mass comm in college.
Okay.
Yeah, and also, after studying, so weekends I'll work in a cafe because I already have that background since I was having that break for 1 year, I would say. And then, I got into barista stuff and then college. Great.
You want to say the thing?
Just say it lah.
Wow, what the heck, man, guys? I'm just so frustrated. I can understand.
In 2016.
Sorry. So in 2016, no, wait, that was after college. Oh, so after college. Sorry guys.
It's about after high school, correct? Okay.
So after high school, I went to college, study mass comm, and after my internship and whatnot, after college, I get back into making coffee. So I thought I wanted a break, and then during that break, right, I just joined like coffee competitions, and apparently I won the latte art competition back in Penang. So
state champion.
Yeah, that was a state champion.
State champion.
But it's 2016.
And when did you do your magic?
Well, I did magic tricks during high school.
Oh,
yes.
What about the DJing career?
That was in college. Yes.
You gotta name it all, bro.
You gotta say it all, bro.
Oh my God, so many things. Okay,
we'll stop already. Finish it.
Yeah, great.
Okay, Matthew, thanks. And here you are today.
What a long one. I think we're coming to the end of the podcast.
Yeah, thanks for listening, guys. See you next week. Matthew, and so you're here today.
Yes.
Good job.
Yeah, I'm here today.
Yeah. I think for everyone who wants to know the background story or the hero origins of Desmond and Matthew, go check out the Penang Got What podcast.
Yeah.
And then you find out how they ended up in KL.
Oh,
okay,
man.
so let's get back to Dylan's question, right? Dylan wants to know, is college a good choice in life, right? So let's answer that one first. Among the four of us, right, hands up if you think college is a good choice in life.
I'm raising my hand.
I'm in between. Actually, I'm in between. Yeah, I'm same with you.
I'm in between. So let's start off with the guy who thinks college isn't a good choice. Desmond, why?
The guys, you mean? There's not one guy who thinks college is
He
not a
thinks
good
it's
choice.
the worst choice.
Okay.
I was in between. Yeah.
I was in between also.
Oh, okay. Why is college the worst choice?
You spend a lot of money.
Actually, that's true.
That's
Oh, you
true.
took 2 courses.
Yeah, I took 2 courses, man.
So it's time to go.
That's like, actually 2 of my courses add up to like 70k. But that's actually quite cheap for KL.
It's quite cheap.
Correct. Because I just found out that actually KL, maybe one course is like 70k already.
Yeah, correct.
What
so,
is this? Wow.
So okay, why do you think it's not a good choice? Besides it being expensive and just
okay, so with me being interested in this field, which is the creative industry, a lot of things are really hands-on. You don't really need hard to say.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, for me, I learn more by observation and also hands-on. I'm not like
Theory.
reading and all, like memorizing all these things. I learn, people teach me and all. I learn faster that way. And in that, college, you basically got to do a lot by yourself. Because when you come to diploma or degree, your lecturers are expecting you to do your homework by yourself.
Yeah.
They won't guide you step by step.
they won't.
Yeah. Out here, I mean, when you're in the real I mean, you gotta.
Yeah, you gotta step up your game.
Yeah, man.
By yourself.
Cause you gotta know that there are plenty of competitions out here. So you will automatically step up your game. But back in college, it's all the comfort zone, man.
Yeah.
I'm just there and playing my phone. I go to college. I don't even know what did I do, man?
You memorize.
You made a dishwasher, bro.
Yeah,
And-
a great C dishwasher, man. Can't even. I tested out. Couldn't even wash the plate clean.
I'm so curious how it looked like. What is it actually?
Let me just paint a picture how big it is.
Is it a box you put your dishes inside?
Yeah, it's a damn big box, man. It's like a freaking huge rectangle.
Yeah.
Made of what? Made of what? Cardboard.
I think it's stainless steel kind of material.
okay.
Oh, okay.
And it's heavy and it's so big. It's ugly.
Can't even wash one dish.
You can't clean it. Yeah, I make the place oily. I put it in. Take it out. I think, oh shit. It's too oily.
You are talking as if it's someone else's fault that you cannot wash the dish.
Because I actually hire someone to do it.
That's smart, you know. That's smart actually. But you can see, it's good.
But I hire someone to do it. It's supposed to be clean, right?
So basically, you pay money to get see.
Yeah, man.
Wow, that's-
I was so close to actually to retake, man.
No, wait, hold on. Can we just clear the air? Did you really hire someone to?
Yeah, I did.
What? Serious?
For real, we did.
I thought it was
my
a-
partner and I.
Okay. How much? do you
And
pay
the
him?
well, sorry, sidetrack. The funny thing is, we hired a guy to come to our college to do it.
Okay, that's crazy.
So the guy had to come to college and do it because we got no place for them to do it. So and guess what? And guess what? The presentation to them, the demonstration of this thing is the next day. So they come on the day before, they fix it for us, teach us how to use it, press this button, that's it. We didn't know how to do any of the wiring.
Good thing this is the engineering
gosh.
one, because if the world heard this, right, means your diploma grade is not valid.
Yeah, actually.
That's why you changed.
Noted with thanks. Matthew, why isn't college a good choice to you, in your opinion?
I'm actually, for me, it's in between, because like, okay, studying mass comm, we do things mainly practical and hands-on.
Yeah.
And like, so let's just say assignments and whatnot, right? Because in college, they actually have the equipments and whatnot.
Yes.
So I was really disappointed in my case, where the equipments we cannot take out of the college and shoot stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
So yeah, like,
doesn't make sense.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And the camera, I'm using my own personal stuff, my own tripod, my own lights, my own camera.
What about the kids who got no money to buy?
Exactly. So they have to pinjam from the seniors or the juniors that have it, or maybe their friends or
bro.
in family. Yeah.
Right.
And like we have events, like also there's this thing that we have to host an event. I think it was a radio event. So basically it's like people we have to MC and whatnot.
Right.
So the event, right, we have to pocket our own money to do it. And then if not, we have to get sponsors. I think this is very common in college thing. But then I feel like, what, I'm really paying for the course, and then I still have to fork out my own money, and then you know, have to go and do all these things. So sometimes I feel that it's good
Waste
and
of
also it's bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, an internship I paid for my college. I come for internship, I have to pay my college.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
the
understand that one. That's
that's the
stupid,
weirdest thing. Yeah.
Okay, for me,
Sounds great.
I think college is, I think it's a good idea if you don't know what to do. I feel like you should go for it, because then you have a taste of like, okay, this is a field I could pursue. Because I feel like the people who don't go to college and come out to work, right, if they know that that's a field they want to do, for example, like mechanics, right, like if they come out from high school and already start in the automotive industry and start like fixing stuff, that's perfect. I think then don't go to college. Or if it's to come out to do F&B stuff, right, like just go and do it for the rest of your life. I think that's a good idea. But I feel maybe college is still a good place to at least get until. If you can afford it. If not, there are options like Form 6 or, you know, like cheaper colleges. I don't have to go to those expensive ones. Because really, at the end of the day, it's just, you don't really use what you learn. I'm going to be honest.
Exactly.
Ming Han, why is college a good idea?
Okay, I'm one person again. I think I'm the only guy who supports college or anything like college. But to be very honest, I think we're going to look at a lot of hate after this. I really see mass comm as one of the most useless degrees in the world, because really you need to learn how to communicate to the masses. Like, what have I been taught by my parents since I was a baby? How to communicate.
Hard to say though. A lot of people still do not communicate.
I mean, but even so,
Matthew.
after the degree. Okay, I only say this because, right, when we receive resume in applications, right,
by mass comm
from
students.
mass comm students,
From mass comm
right,
students.
they don't even know how to write an email.
Are you stupid?
When you're supposed to be able to learn how to write a formal letter in high school.
Oh, it hurts me every time.
So,
PM salary.
Oh, you're down.
That's the
Melody is laughing our HR because it's true, man.
It's true, man.
I'm not going to be harsh right now, but sorry, I feel, right, if your specialty was supposed to be communication,
Wow, you fail, man.
you fail if you write your whole email in the subject title.
And this is a real thing.
This is real.
Ming Han
I
has
can
said this
actually
before,
share
yes.
you guys real emails. Okay, but I mean, I'm nobody to say what degree is worth anything or whatnot. I really feel the real purpose in going to college is at that stage of
Seagulls.
your life. Sorry?
Seagulls.
Don't say that first. That one is
Later.
That one's the bonus. But,
Oh yes.
The two married men saying that.
Actually, it's actually honest. I feel that's really part of it.
Yeah, it's
the
true.
real use of going to college is actually to learn how to commit to finishing something like a degree. Because every degree is wired to be very difficult in the third year. And it's that discipline to get through something and learning how to deal with people before you enter the workforce, which is actually the safest ground to make your last batch of good friends. I really feel that's the real use of college. It's because I mean, unless you're really fortunate to have a very good circle of friends all the way in your life.
I just got no friends.
It's very different one. It's seriously very different. Although I do agree that the education system in this country could use a lot of work.
Definitely.
Because it's very memory based. And no one, if your intellect is not around academics and regurgitating words, you're going to do very badly.
I agree.
That's basically it. I feel that that's it. Yeah.
So Dylan wants to know our point of view because, we are...
Right.
You guys went to a content creator path after college. It's true, but I think most of us, at least...
Right.
What do you study? Mass-comm, right?
Mass-comm, yeah.
But it didn't really help, to be honest.
So, but let's paint the picture, right?
Yeah.
Let's start with the most extreme case. Let's say we follow Dylan's extreme suggestion and say like, okay, let's just not go to college.
No, this is not saying that. We just wants to know.
Okay, we go to extreme.
If you didn't go to college, right?
Then we say we don't go to college.
Okay.
All right? Immediately, I would say the pros is if you actually go into production and you know you want to go in production, that means you 100% will not leave this industry. You will get a very big head start. Because you start working up the ladder very fast. Right?
If you start at like 17, 18 years old, right?
Shucks, man.
By now, oh my God.
You're director already,
You'll
probably.
be 5 years ahead of your time.
Exactly.
But that's if, right, you really never lose passion.
That's true.
You 100% can get job. You 100% people love you and want you to take more job. And somehow you just, everything is right lah.
So maybe that's the second benefit of going to college, right? I think college is maybe the minimum sort of like expectation of companies when it comes to hiring people. Not all. I think even for us in core studios, I'm not very particular about if you got first class honors. I honestly don't give a crap. If you have first class honors, I'm actually harder on you. Because I expect you to be, not just
intellectual,
not just smart, right? But really like smart. So I think that maybe college is this is the benchmark of maybe for bigger companies if you want to apply to maybe like E&Y, all these kind of like bigger places.
What happens if you don't go to college and then what you want to do doesn't work out?
Correct. Your options are quite limited, I would say. Right?
Let's walk through. Matthew, what's your plan?
Actually, my plan when I was in college, my plan wasn't to come into production.
Right.
So in college, before I go in college, I was like, you know what? I think I want to try radio. So like how they start and whatnot.
Chinese radio, is it?
All this Penang.
I think you guys know why I want to do radio because
I got these
Okay, let's give you a chance right now, Matthew. You are a radio DJ. This is the morning show. Give us your talk set.
Can I just do an impression?
No, that's not what radio DJs do.
And also do an impression.
Give us your radio DJ
Thank
talk
God
set.
you're not in it.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Wait. Okay. Hey, yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy. No, let's not do it. Let's not do it. Sorry.
It's so cringy, man.
And that, kids, is why you go to college.
Okay, no. So you weren't planning to do production?
No, I was planning to just study radio. But when along the way, when I did my studies over there, and then we had this internship program.
Right.
So internship program, of course, I applied to many companies. Of course, I did apply to the radio companies, but they got back to me quite late because it was quite rushing. And then the production company got me in as an intern already. So I confirmed, and right after that, the radio company asked me again, are you still keen? I was like, oh, sorry, I already confirmed. My college cannot like change me going to another company already. So then I started production. And as I was working in production, I felt like I do have passion in production, but then as time go past, I felt like maybe this is what I can do compared to radio.
Correct.
So when I went into Mass-comm, I didn't expect that I'd come out into production as well.
Okay.
And now I'm doing production.
So that means college is still a good idea, I guess, because like Menghan said, if you think you know what you want to do and don't go to college, what if that doesn't work out, right? Then your options are immediately limited.
It becomes really awkward because in psychology, I have a lot of friends who are like 30 years old, 40 years old, 50 years old. So like it becomes very. If you have no ego, great.
Yeah.
But if you don't mind going back and studying with kids who are like 10 to 15 years younger than you, you might want to consider, because like, I don't believe there's a wrong time to go back to school. There's always the right time to go back to school. But you always got to think about the what if it doesn't work out. College is always the Asian safety net. Like,
it is,
just in case, in case. Okay, Desmond, if it didn't work out for you, what was the plans? You want a bit more, you got a bit more, we talked about it last time, you got a bit more extreme strategy. You basically just plant yourself in care and tell your parents, I'm not coming back. I'll make it work.
I really do not know, man. If I don't study college, what do I do?
What were you doing?
At that point, I don't even know what I was doing, man.
Right.
Shucks, I don't even like tau sa piang, man. It's so dry.
No, but then you can just make it, you don't have to eat it.
Siu your kway teow.
Siu your kway teow.
Hey, it's quite nice, I think.
You had it?
I've
I've
I'll purposely buy siu yo and then just eat with kway teow. Wow, damn nice, man.
Okay, slowly. That took very quick then. Yeah.
Maybe that time, I don't know, man. I really do not know. Shucks, man. I'm blank.
Would it be safe to say then, at that age in life, college actually helped you give a structure to your life?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because it's 18 years old.
At that point, I really do not know what was my option.
Can you imagine if you got no plan after 17 years old? Then what? CC
No, man. Probably
CC
That's Matt's job, not mine, man. Probably a work in the malls or something. I think that's where I might at.
That's a nice thing, actually.
I think maybe the issue with our country and our education system is that we are only exposed to options
Exactly.
so late in life.
That's true. That's
right?
true.
Yeah.
Like in high school, you don't know what the world is at all.
Correct.
You're still
I
learning
agree.
about what the world was.
Yeah.
You know, history and all this nonsense. I mean,
so
history
late,
is
man.
great, but I feel like there could be a focus on to preparing these young people to do taxes, to send emails and resumes,
That's
right? To control their finance. Like these kind of things like should be implemented at high school level.
That's true,
Because
that's
until today, a lot of people don't know how to do it, right?
I mean, now
Exactly.
it's really interesting because the day we were walking around the shopping mall, right? There's actually coding classes for 4 years old.
Yeah.
2 years old.
Wow.
Like they teach it like it's a language to like kids.
Yeah,
For
they
real.
learn it as a language
I'm
too.
I'm not making this up. And I think nowadays, if Dylan is talking about it, actually you're right. College might not be so much of an option anymore because if you're really able to, you can actually take college and university at like 6 years old. There's this there's this very 14-year-old Indian boy who 12-year-old Indian boy that works for Google.
Yeah.
And he has like a $5 to 6 digit income annually from Google at 12 years old. But
Crazy.
But that's your own homework lah. You can't be like 20 years old and saying like, should I go to college after this? This guy has done his homework since he was 4, and he's 12 years old with a coding capability.
So let's talk about the bad sides of college.
Okay, bad sides.
I had the amazing privilege to study to do my A levels in England, right?
Yep.
And I think it's quite interesting because in Malaysia the A level subject pool is very limited. You have your chemistry, maths. Your most artistic one you get maybe is like literature and psychology.
Yeah, that's a painful.
And law, you know. So the pool of subjects in Malaysia's A level system is very
low.
Nothing lah. It's just school again.
It's very science oriented.
It's very science oriented, right? And I went over to England and my subject pool was so interesting. I did sociology, media studies, and business for A levels, right? And all of the courses that I took, all these 3 subjects, they all linked to the uni degree syllabus. So technically I was learning like this abridged version of a 3-year course in 2 years.
Okay.
Which is really good because I enjoyed it and I learned so much. I came back to Malaysia. I went to my university to do mass comm, right? No, I did PR and marketing. I went there, right? And I didn't learn squat.
I remember there was a very big case in your PM marketing because you were doing work. We were doing work already.
Yeah.
I remember there was a very good opportunity to do PR
This
work.
is the story I was just about to tell.
Okay, go tell it.
So I'm not kidding. Year 2, I have this lecturer who teaches PR. Okay, and at that time,
Public relations.
Okay, guys. And at that time, I was engaged by a agency in Malaysia to travel to Singapore to attend a very big TV show.
Wow.
It rhymes with Asia's Got Smellards. Right? It sounds like that. Okay, and So in year 2 of university, I had a subject called PR, public relations, right? And I was also given the opportunity by an agency to send me to Singapore for a job with a very prestigious global talent show. It rhymes with Asia's Got Balance. Right? It sounds like that.
Okay, for the sake of people who don't know what PR is, can you explain to them what the PR is?
So public relations, is a, oh my goodness. In a nutshell, it's basically how you navigate your
relations.
Yeah, your relations and your conduct of yourself, your company that you represent, and with clients.
Yeah.
Right? So that's essentially what public relations is. It is what it is. You handle relationships on a public level.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it is, right? And so I was given this opportunity, and they were so nice, right? The agencies and even the show itself, they prepared letters for me to be like, please exempt your student from class 2 so that he can come over and do this job with us. He's only gone for like a day or 2 in Singapore. And so I had all the documents, all the arrangements done, and they were all ready, and I sent it in to my lecturer. My lecturer said, no, you cannot go. I was like, why? Because it's my class and you can't go. I said, that doesn't make sense. Then I was like, is it you're going to give a quiz? If you're going to give a test, I'll do it before or after. Then she said, no, you cannot go because I don't allow you. Huh? I wrote a long email back to her because I ended up not going for the whole thing, right? I ended up not going, and I wrote a long email to her, and I said, I cannot believe you've done this. That's one. No, but I just said that I'm very disappointed as a student to see a lecturer not able to see the value of this for a student. After that, she treated me like a god. So
sorry, what?
But you didn't even get the.
Yeah, I didn't even get it. I was very sad.
It doesn't matter what she treat you after that.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter.
But that's the mindset of a lot of education systems now. Yeah. There's a real-time opportunity to practice your degree, but you don't.
But you don't.
But you don't.
So that's why, I mean, to be honest,
it depends on the lecturer as well.
It really depends. And I feel like maybe we're not in a society where we are giving enough power to opportunities.
Okay, I tell you what, why we do this round. Was there a lecturer in college that made you feel like this one really not worth my time, or this is really worth my time?
God.
Besides me, you and
well, a lot, man.
Yeah, God.
I'll give you one off the top of your head.
Like basically, actually, I realized it after going for my internship. So basically, video production, what we have to do is we have to do the call sheet first, and then when we shoot, and then after that, we need post-production.
Yeah.
But apparently, it happened like this. We shoot already, and after this, she asked me, can you send in the call sheet? I'm like, oh,
huh?
Then I was like, okay, then I just do it because I did not know how does the production thing work.
Okay.
After I go internship, I was like, oh, so that's the call sheet. It's a schedule. So it basically is to understand the whole shoot. Then I was like, why did we submit after? I was like, wow, this is
interesting.
It's just like didn't want us to. I'm not sure. I think maybe she forgot the brief or what. But
Back then, I didn't even know what was call sheet, man.
Yeah. So basically, I did not know what was it. Then I just thought it was, just submit paperwork only.
Right.
And I did not know it was so important in production. So after I felt that, I was like, oh, this is... Yeah, that's one of the things, but there's other things else. Maybe you, Desmond, maybe there's something that you don't like.
I don't quite like... There was this subject. I think we had to study, sejarah or something. Is it history? History, something.
College,
yeah.
Yes,
It's like a compulsory...
Malaysian studies.
Something like that.
And moral also, dude.
Yes.
I never study.
Why?
Yeah.
No, if you have a certain grade, you don't have to get it. But for me, mine was just nice, like credit. Then I have to get it.
Right. There was electives. There was Malaysian electives that you needed to do along with your degree.
Yeah, you have to.
Kiss my butt. I'm not doing it, dude.
And if you fail, you can't proceed to the next
squeeze
semester.
my nips, man. No way, dude.
It was tough, man. I have to read.
It was memorizing game.
Yeah, again. Then it's just try to write in your palms, whatever. When you go.
So basically, you see, college actually teach you something.
Yeah.
To be a
how to
sneaky
cheat.
bitch.
Oh my gosh.
So it make you wiser, but in another way.
Sneaky way.
I don't know, man. So like, Minga, what do you think? Did you have any college subjects that made you like, what the smack? I can probably teach a better class than
I
this.
think maybe the reason why I really vouch for college is because in psychology, your lecturers are all very self-aware. So they are all very good. I look forward to every class. But I think what really made the difference for me is in the third year, one of my final papers, which was a huge portion of my grade, was taught by the dean. So the dean himself came to class, first day of class, and just said like, hey guys, for this subject, we are going to learn how to make a industrial training program for UN.
Oh.
That's all he said. What? You will complete this by the end of the semester, it is your full grade. Or something along the lines. So all of us are like, oh, that's great. Now what? Then he said, oh, then you'll go find how to do lah. This is from the dean himself. What? Then he said like, you guys, and then he followed it up. He's like, I'm not abandoning you. But he said, I feel like everyone spoon feeds everyone nowadays. Last time when he was in college, they had no Google. They had nothing online. They have to comb through library books upon library books. So if all of us have this access to all this knowledge now, there should be no problem trying to figure out what an industrial grade training program was. That was one of the most stressful subjects of my life, but also the most rewarding because you actually had to present it to UN. The UN Malaysian Council when we were done. And it was very rewarding because in that group, he said, I want to make it as real world as possible. You cannot choose your teammates. Wow, the minute you say that in college, you see Kim is smiling, all these people are smiling because group assignments are the worst.
My group assignments.
So basically, that assignment is a 10,000 word assignment or 15,000 word assignment. It's supposed to be carried by 20 people. Okay? What? Two of us ended up writing it.
Oh my.
So,
wow.
It's rough.
My left
it's really rough.
I'm definitely not the 2%.
That's when we all know. Okay, we all know this already.
Dude, you only had 2% and you hired someone else to make your washing
Exactly,
machine.
man. Exactly.
But yeah.
Okay, then again, right, I feel like certain people they have better chances doing well in college and on the streets.
Yeah.
Right? And
It's the book smart street
it's the
smart
book
thing.
smart street smart. And I feel like, people like, I'm not sure about you, Matthew. That's what will do well. Nice. Like street smart. Okay, like you also lah. Real world experience. You go out and you learn, because I feel at the end of the day, no matter, even if you do go to college, right? I think one thing that you need to prepare yourself for is that it's been a bubble all your life. And the sooner you realize that you are not entitled to anything when you come out of college, that is how fast you'll be able to contribute to yourself and the society. Yes. Because in college, you are paying, so you are a customer, right? Exactly. And technically you are in the mindset of that I'm correct. I'm a paying customer. You should give me what I want, right? Yeah. And my only obligation is to attend classes, which I didn't attend, and also just to do exam and get my cert, right? But then when you go to the real world, right, you realize that you are at the mercy of other customers. Whether it's your boss, whether it's real customers, whether it's clients who are doing work with you, right?
Yep, that's right.
And that's where you kind of have to nothing that you studied will help you for the real world. Yeah. Right?
I mean, your own homework, man.
I mean, to be honest, not all of us need to build dishwasher every day. Yeah. I think it really depends on the degree that you do.
I want to ask you, okay? Pythagoras theorem. When's the last time you used it?
What is that?
Talking to an ex-engineer.
Right. When did we use square root for calculations, man?
Never.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Forgive that thing.
Matthew, when was the last time you needed to know how reactive magnesium is?
What the shit?
Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, let's just say history. We study history, all those compulsory subjects. Okay, mainly we know about our own country.
Yeah, the knowledge of Hang Tuah really helped me.
Yes. Yes, we know. Right. Okay. You can share
Tamadun Islam. I need to ask us, why? We need to learn this one. It's not even our country, no.
Neopolitics.
It's no question that our education is very questionable, our education system, but hopefully, not hopefully. I guess that's why a lot of people are just going for homeschools now, right now.
Yeah.
They're sending to international schools, spending a bit more money, to give their kids a better chance in the future. But I honestly think that's school. College is where you, hopefully if anyone don't want to go college, actually just go to college to learn how to think and learn how to treat people.
Yeah, lah. Maybe that's it,
lah.
Right?
It's really
like Desmond said, go and find a girl.
I mean,
Find a girl.
Right?
Just
Go and find a
also-
girl or boy, then get your heart broken.
Yeah.
And then learn how to get up from that.
Yeah, how to man up, man.
Maybe because I'll be honest with you, right? Every year in uni, so first semester in uni, I went year one. Perfect attendance. I went for every class and I studied like mad. Right, I was so paranoid that I'll do bad because I haven't like the testing system is different from UK and in Malaysia. I came back, I needed to memorize stuff, right? And I sat down with my friend Jafia and we went through the slides backwards and forwards. I remember everything like from backwards,
Crazy.
And of course I got an A lah, I got an A for the subject. And then I realized in second semester that I don't go to class a few times, also still get A. And I made sure to push myself, right? Final semester, year 3, I didn't go to class at all. Wow. I pushed myself. I made sure, let's do more. Let's do less.
Yep.
I didn't go to class at all. Nobody knew I wasn't there. I did my assignments.
Wow.
Final exam, I had 3 papers at 8 o'clock in the morning. I went at 6 o'clock. I studied 2 hours. I got all A's.
Shit.
I'm not smart, guys. Minghan is smart. Minghan is freaking smart. I'm
studying mass comm.
I'm studying mass comm.
I honestly think it's the education system. I just feel that we are very... It doesn't matter because if you hire the wrong teachers, they're going to make your college experience...
That's right.
Yeah.
That's true.
If you hire the wrong educators, it's not education at all.
It's not.
Oh my.
You're just going to get someone in front of you, going to read you from the slides, make you 2 hours of like absolutely
Miserable.
just
One of my digital media lecturers called Facebook the Facebook.
He was there during the prototype. He was there.
The Facebook.
I have to admit, in one of my electives for graphic design, I learned more from YouTube than I did from my lecturer. And I did things that she had to ask me how to do.
Yeah.
Wow.
See? Yeah.
Now you sit down.
all the dreams.
But thinking about it, I think everything in assignments we do also, we go YouTube and we use Google and how do we do this, how do we do that.
Yeah.
And then if we ask our lecturer, the lecturer asks us to figure it out ourselves. So it's like,
Yeah.
I asked for my friend.
what are we paying you for? I don't know.
I think really, if any educators are listening to this podcast right now, I think that's a really big consideration you guys gotta think about in this era.
Yep.
What makes you valuable over your student Googling how to do it?
Yeah.
And if
Perfect.
you can't answer that, there's a very big fundamental problem in education system.
The college should lower the price.
This college should pay us,
Yeah, exactly.
to help with these older people.
Online-
We are
online
teaching them,
masterclass.
man.
Yeah.
Bro.
Wow.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah. But I don't know. I do feel there are merits. There are not so many merits about going to college.
Yeah.
Definitely one thing is the price, depending on the degree that you choose.
Oh my gosh.
One semester architecture cost me a good 40,000.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, one semester
One
only.
semester. So
I think maybe to end the podcast, right? When we were younger, everyone said the fallback thing to study would be mass comm. Right? Like everyone assumed that mass comm was you don't know what to do, go and study mass comm.
Really?
The stupid children go and study mass comm. Like that's what I was taught by my friends and their mothers, right?
My mom told me
because
that.
Your mom also told
it's easy.
Because it's easy, right? But look what we're doing now. My goodness, please.
You wanna try?
You want to try? Okay.
I was mass comm is very diverse. It's very wide. It's very wide.
It's too vague.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can be in any kind of.
You could be in anything, yeah. So, okay, maybe for you guys now, if let's say Dylan and his friends still needed to go to learn something in college, what would you suggest they study? So here's my suggestion, right?
Yeah.
I'll start first. I strongly recommend all of you who are watching this, right? No matter what field you end up in, you could be in F&B, you could be mass comm, you could be you could do like a medical degree after your degree. I don't know what you want to do. I feel like if you don't know what to study, go and study business. Like business is such a powerful degree. It's such a powerful base of knowledge that when you go out after you work, right, you will never get cheated. Because you know your worth, you know what you're doing, and you know how all of this works, right? And that's something that I wish more schools and colleges and universities implemented into their syllabus. Because you come out right, people don't even know the difference between profit and revenue. What is that?
People don't need to know the Pythagoras theorem. You need to know how to file your freaking tax.
Correct.
Okay.
Right. So what's your recommendation for a go and study this if you don't know what to study? F&B is good also. Yeah.
Actually, if you let's put an example. I think for me personally, I think I only can say because I've only experienced it. Because honestly, I do not know what to study. Then I only study mass comm. Because I have to find some interest because if I don't go college, I'm going to be stuck somewhere and I'm not going to do anything about it. And maybe I'll be ending up.
Jonker Street. Jonker Street pula.
Not from Malacca.
Sorry.
Why suddenly I go to Malacca?
Sorry.
Also,
Franchise.
But yeah, I think, okay, for me, I think college is actually something that it would direct you to go somewhere. For example, you see, I don't know, maybe I can ask Desmond this, like, if you did not go into engineering, would you be even over here right now with us? Because maybe that's the leap that you took, that you don't know what to do, then you suddenly went to mass comm, then now you're here already.
True.
Because it might direct us to somewhere that we want to do, who knows?
Yeah.
Like,
You're right.
yeah.
You're right.
Here's a good example, my brother Alvin, he studied culinary arts. And then when he was working halfway, he felt like culinary arts wasn't his thing. And then he went back to college and studied graphic design.
Okay.
And then now he's actually doing graphic stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so basically it's also like you have to find trial and error depending on what you want to do. At first, he loves cooking, but in the end when he started working, actually he didn't like it.
Yeah.
Well, for me, I think before I picked engineering, I was considering two other courses. First was culinary, which is to learn how to cook and bake or whatever lah. The other one was automotive. Is it automotive?
Yeah.
Automotive. Yeah. So for me, if I do not know what to study, I think I want to learn some skill set.
Yeah.
So like you don't have to just be out there and like you don't know anything. At least you got skills. You can just go into a mechanic shop and just work there, or go into a bakery shop and just work there. That's for me. At least learn a skill set. If you don't know how to talk, just bake.
Yeah. Don't talk, just bake.
You just talk to your dough.
So in my mind, right, I just see you hiring someone to bake the cake for you. It's just like,
That's what everyone thinks right now.
right now.
Mingan, what about you?
Okay, I think this is a very real question. Like, the only reason why I can say this is because like part of psychology was career. And you got to think about it. I think some really real answers to what you should do is, I agree with Desmond. You should, number one, always look up for a skill that will make you valuable to a employer. It's very important. Like anyone can do 1 + 1 = 2, but if you know how to do proper accounting, it's a skill. If you know how to treat people. From the disease is a skill. Professional skills to non-professional skills, at least a skill. But I think what will take it further in the future is you need to learn a skill that cannot be replaced by a robot.
Correct.
That is going to be very important coming up in the next 20 or 30 years. If you can make the robot, even better. But I'm pretty sure robots can make robots very soon.
Mechatronics.
learn skills where society is probably heading to. Especially like I think coding is going to be insanely huge very soon. All these kind of things, that's where the square root come in, to be honest.
Oh, shucks, man. That's true.
So, coding, all this algorithm stuff, learn a skill that I think you enjoy lah.
You need, I guess, at the end of the day, always remember that college is a privilege. Education is a privilege.
Yeah.
Right? It's not something that...
Actually, to be honest, you only find the entitled people complaining about college. All the one want to study cannot study. Never complain one, I tell you.
Oh my God, that's true.
I think we gotta...
You got one guy here.
I'm grateful for my education.
Hiring someone to...
Shut
up, you hire someone to do your washing machine.
No, I guess, I mean, it's a good place. It's a good place for us to remember.
I'm grateful to the two guys who are willing to pay the students' money.
Thank you. But I think if your family and you can afford a tertiary education, go for it. It will prove useful in the future. As much as you hear all these stupid stories about how it hasn't helped, I'm sure it will help you. Like Matthew said, it maybe you realize that that's not what you want to do. It's still helping you, right?
That's true. Actually, that's so true.
He actually directs you on what you want to do.
Actually, he's got a good point. This round, you're from Penang.
Congrats, you're back from Penang.
I'm really from Penang.
College will accelerate how many mistakes you make. So make all your mistakes in the safe zone of college.
Correct.
Okay?
Make all the mistakes, man. Just also one last one. You don't need to study mass comm to be creative. right?
No,
Yeah, you don't.
You really
don't.
don't. I think a lot of people get that wrong as well. Yeah. So if you think you want to be a creative and you need to take a creative course, you're wrong.
YouTube Hub to a Premiere Pro tutorial.
Yeah.
2019.
Correct. And just be resourceful, guys. Hope you guys took something away. Dylan, thank you for the question. I hope you took something away from this podcast. It was a lengthy one, but it's great because we got the Penang boys with us. For everyone who wants more tabletop podcasts, we're available on Spotify, Apple Music, and also watch it on YouTube because that's where the party's at. Get ready for a brand new season. It's the holiday season. We'll see you guys in the next one. This has been Ming, and
Desmond
and Matt.
And okay, thank you.
thanks for watching, guys. See ya.
It's not fun.